it's jazzrose. I'm sorry if all you can hear is my voice echoing. That's all I can hear and I can't be bothered moving. Today's video is something I've been wanting to film for a very long time. I want to show you how I take and edit my Instagram photos. Here are a few examples. As you can see, my style of photo taking is very repetitive, but to me it looks good. I just woke up Phoenix with how loud my voice is right now. Oh my god. So I'm gonna start with how I take my photos. So I rarely post iPhone photos on Instagram. It's always taken with this camera, the Canon G7X. I just prefer high quality photos. Like, I know iPhones take great quality photos, but I would rather just take it on the Canon. I don't know exactly why, but I just prefer it. So I take my photos either in the hallway, which is where I am right now, or in my bedroom. It's pretty much the exact same setup, just less echoey, but that doesn't matter for photos. White wall, lighting in my face, it's the same. But for today, I'm in the hallway, so what I do is I set up the tripod as tall as it can go. I put it at the door, like in the doorway. I set up my one box light. I only have one, so that just sits directly behind the tripod. So the camera is basically like in the middle of the box. It's pretty much like a ring light, but it's not a ring. There's light all around the camera, if that makes sense. That is basically the setup. Like, that is literally it. So when I'm standing in the hallway, I make sure all the doors are closed, or I make sure the hallway is dark as possible, and I just either stand here or I stand like really close, depends how I want the photo to look. Like, if I want it to be, if I want to show my outfit, well, not my outfit, but like my top, I would stand back here like against the wall. I do have either a 10-second or a 2-second timer on. But most of the time when I'm taking photos like this, they mostly come out blurry. So there's only a few that are like perfect quality, and like sometimes they're not the best ones that I take. And I look at them after I'm like sick of taking photos. I look at them like 20 minutes later, and yeah. So sometimes I'm not lucky with the photos I take. Even when I'm standing here, sometimes they even come out blurry and I can't see when it's focusing, because my eyesight is so bad, and I can't wear contacts at the moment because apparently when you're pregnant your eyes change shape and it's really bad to wear contacts. So yeah, sometimes photos turn out bad and sometimes they are amazing quality, and most of the time they are good quality, so that's good. But there's been so many times where I've taken such a good photo, I look at it later and it's like the best photo out of like the 50 that I took, and it's blurry, like really blurry, but I look really good and it sucks. I can't post it. I had to delete it, but yeah, whatever. I got through that faster than I thought, how I take my photos. I literally put a timer on, stand here, one light, only one light, and that's it. Oh, I make sure that I take like a lot of photos. I don't just take like 5 photos and I'm done. I take like 20 to 30, sometimes 100. That happened last time, sometimes 100. Yeah, that's basically it with how I take my photos. It's pretty simple. But now we are on to the editing. Oh my god, it's a long process. Just, you're gonna hate me. You're gonna call me fake. I take a long time looking at and editing my photos. Okay, I need to take my eyelashes off because I accidentally flattened them last time I put them away, and they really hurt my eyes when I'm wearing my glasses. Anyway, so what I've done is I've put all the photos onto my laptop. I took 75 photos. Yeah. So basically I just go through and delete the ones that are either blurry or are very unflattering, or just like I just don't like them. And I usually end up with about 10. Sometimes I try and go down to like 3 to 5. But yeah, I'm gonna try and go from 75 to 10. Okay, I ended up with 18 photos. That's still way too many. So I'm gonna do like another round. This is what I usually do. I do it like 3 or 4 times. I delete a lot and then I delete a few more and then keep going until there's like 10 or less. Now I have 10 and looking at them now, I literally hate all of them. There is one that I probably will post on Instagram. I don't know what one it is yet, but I really don't know. I'm looking to the side in most of them and it's really annoying me. Okay, so for this video, I'm gonna do this photo. It does have a little bit of blur, but it's the only one where I'm like really looking at the camera, and I wanted a photo to show off my purple eyeshadow, and this is the one that shows like the most of it. I look so unimpressed. I will do something with this, like I can make it look better, but it's like none of them are really my favorite. So what I do after I find a photo or 2 or 3 that I like, I put them through Facebook. I like send them to myself on Messenger, and then I have them on my phone, and then we'll go from there. See, sometimes if there is something really wrong with the photo, I'll put it in Photoshop first. Like if I'm wearing a wig and I have a clip in my hair to hold the hair like in place, I put it into Photoshop and I get rid of the clip. Just things like that. I don't like fully change like the shape of my face and everything, because that's just too much work and just too much in general. Or there's been times where I've taken like a full body photo and there was like dirty clothes on the ground behind me. I got rid of the dirty clothes. So I don't use Photoshop unless I really need to. But on my phone, the first thing I put the photo into is Facetune, because I like to smooth my face and I like to make my eyeshadow or whatever I've got more vibrant. But I don't pay for Facetune. I use all the free features and stuff, so I can't do much to my photo. You know, just nothing too James Charlesy major. Like I don't have the time and the patience for that. Alright, so the photo is on my phone. Okay, another location change. I'm sorry. So I'm gonna turn my screen recording on. I've opened the photo up in Facetune. I don't adjust the lighting or anything in this app, but what I do, first, where is it? I smooth my face. Sometimes I'm done at that, but when I have an eyeshadow look like this, I want to make it more vibrant. So, where is it? I get paint and have it on the skin and just find the right colors and basically just draw my eyeshadow on again. Sometimes this does take me a while. That actually took me not as long as I thought, but that'll do. Okay, so next I play around with my eye color. Usually I do light green, and see, that doesn't look good, but then I add this creamy color at the very top on top of it. No? Okay, never mind. Okay, I'll just leave it at that. It looks quite different, but you know, like it's still me. So I'm just gonna go ahead and save it because I'm done in Facetune. After that, I put it into Afterlight. I play around with the filters there, but then most of the time, like very recently, I've been only using Instagram's filters. If I was to say that in like 2012, 2013, people would be like, oh my god, why are you using Instagram's filters? But they have good filters now. So usually I would use the vintage one, these ones that I've like made myself. or bright, but I think I'm just gonna take it straight to Instagram. Hi.
I felt red.
You spilt your water. Usually, like, I've taken a heap of filters out, as you can see here. Usually I use Clarendon for photos that aren't a photo of me, like just if I'm taking a photo of something else, I use Clarendon. But I do like check all of them, but the one I'm loving is Aiden. Actually, maybe I should fix the brightness and then decide. And the contrast. I always do brightness and contrast and sharpen it, and then I'm ready for a filter. The low Clarendon isn't that bad, but that's probably the same with all of them. I really don't know now. Maybe I will keep it in Afterlight and then do all the editing there. So I'll sharpen it, brightness up, contrast won't go up too much, maybe 20. So that already looks so much better, but I'll see what kind of filters I can do here. I love Afterlight. I've been using it for years. I could have that down to like 25. It still does something. And I'll save that, and then I will put it into Instagram again. See, it's not my favorite, it's not the best photo, so I don't know if this one was like the perfect example, but it's still like, you get me. Okay, I'll do Aiden in 20. There's not much difference, but still does something. Brightness can go up a little bit more, and I guess that is where I'll stop. There you have it. That is how I take and edit my Instagram photos. Maybe that photo wasn't like the perfect example of how I do editing like for everything. I don't think I'll post that photo. I don't know what photo I'm gonna post, but that is the process of how I edit all of my photos for Instagram. I'm taking my glasses off. There is an annoying glare, I'm sorry. So yeah, I'm gonna end this video here. If you enjoyed it, make sure to leave me a thumbs up. Comment below if this helped you out, or comment below your editing process. I'm very interested in learning new things and all that kind of stuff. So I really want to know if you also have an editing process like I do. And if you want to see more of my videos, make sure to subscribe if you're not already. That will really mean a lot to me. And until next time, goodbye.